What's up, boys? We are back. We got another video today, and this one is a very exciting one. I say that every time, but I think this one genuinely is one of the more exciting ones. So first of all, Happy New Year to everybody. I hope you guys had a great holiday season, and I hope you guys have some amazing New Year's resolutions for 2024. My New Year's resolution for this year is to get the BRZ running again. And what that entails, I'm not sure yet, and that's why we are making this video, because today we're going to be working on the BRZ. So we have to take it apart, and we have to get the engine out of there. I'm going to be making this rebuild series for this new year, where we're going to take the BRZ apart, figure out what's wrong with the engine. Hopefully, if it's the bottom end, then get the engine bottom end replaced, get a new one from Subaru, and then get the car running. Once it's running, then I'm going to start accruing all the parts that I need for the engine swap, which I think I've made a decision. I haven't told you guys yet, but I think I'm going to keep it a secret until we get to that point. But yeah, so this video is going to be regarding the BRZ. We are going to be taking stuff off of it. We're going to be draining fluids out of it, and we're going to start, getting ready for the process. So today I want to do a few things. I want to take the hood off, just completely take it off, because it's going to get in the way throughout this whole process. So just want to take it off. We are going to be draining engine oil. Originally I was going to drain coolant, but then I realized that there's no coolant in the car because there was a leak. So we don't have to do that. We're going to take the air box out, and we are going to take the belt and I think the alternator off. And possibly this front bumper if it gets in our way. I don't think it will right now, but it might in the future. So we'll decide that as we go along. But yeah, for today, we're going to be taking that stuff out. We're going to be draining, like I said, draining the engine oil, which is important. And yeah, just getting it ready. And then, as we progress throughout the year, I'll be making more videos on the BRZ. I think majority of the content in the beginning of this year is going to be related to the BRZ, with some parts coming in later in the year for the GRD6 to get it ready for the track, and hopefully do some track days this season. So yeah, I wanted to talk about this thing right here. So since we're going to be taking out so many bolts, nuts, and all these kind of things that we need to take out for the engine removal, I think it's best to stay organized. And so I got this little Husky organizer thing, and we're just going to be putting in the bolts for every different part in these little containers and labeling it so that I know what bolts go where. And once I'm ready to put everything back together, I'll have kind of everything in place and in order of the way that I took them out. So that's sick. I bought this today. It was, not too expensive, and I think it'll help us kind of stay organized in this whole process, because I've never taken out an engine. So this is going to be new for me, and I want to make sure I'm as organized as possible so that I don't get lost throughout the process. Yeah. So with that being said, we'll start working on the BRZ. I'm going to take the hood off, and I think Danielle's going to come in and help me out because I need two hands on this, and we're just going to set it to the side. And yeah, we'll start working on everything else. So let's get it started. Alright, let's get working on this air box. It's not much. We have a bolt here. You can see that probably. Yeah. Bolt here and a bolt down here. We're going to take all these clamps off, and we're going to take this sensor out. Actually, we could probably leave it in the air box and just disconnect it. And then we have this hose that goes all the way back here, And this goes into I think it goes into the firewall. I think this is like the sound tube that they have to draw sound into the engine bay. Yeah, you can see it going to the firewall. So I think we're going to take all of this out, which has another bolt right here, and disconnect the hose back here. You'll see that there's like a little clamp connecting that hose. So let's just start taking this shit out. There's another bolt back here. I think it's actually like an 8, but 5/16. Just gonna spin it to loosen the clamp there. There's another one here that it's already loose for some reason. If you have a regular airbox, you probably have more pieces behind this bumper and you'd have to take this bumper off, but I just removed them. I gotta unclamp this hose right here, disconnect this right here, and then unclamp the hose back there. What the hell? Oh, the clamp. I was like, what the hell just dropped? And we got big ass intake. At that side also. Let me grab that clamp that fell. Just gonna put the clamp where it was and I'm gonna tighten it so that I don't lose it. Or I can put it in the box. So I think it's better to just keep it with the airbox because it's a little bit bigger. Airbox is out. I'm gonna take all these bolts, label it, and put it in the box with all the other shit. Next thing I'm gonna take out is the belt. To take out the belt, there's a couple things we have to do. First, we have to take this and this cover off because it kind of holds the belt in place. Then we have to put some pressure on the tensioner bolt so that it loosens the belt so that we can pull it off. And then from there, the belt will be out, and then we will just have to work on this alternator. Let's start with the belt, take these things off, and then we'll go to the alternator. go, alternator's out. I'm gonna take the hood prop out too because it keeps getting in my way. That should be really easy. Okay, so before I drain the oil, I'm just gonna take out these strut towers, like mini strut towers. I forget what they're called, but I'm gonna take these out because it's gonna take me 5 seconds, and I might as well because it's gonna be in the way anyway. So, and we have a little bit of time. So I'm gonna take those out, and then we're gonna drain the oil, and we should be good for today. I think I'm just gonna leave it at that. And then next time when we come back, we're gonna take a few more things out. I think we'll take the fuel rails out and this intake. Yeah, and then the whole top, oh, maybe this AC condenser or condenser? I think it's condenser. Maybe take this out also. Take the front bumper off to make it easier for me to jack this car up. Shavings in here, a lot of like metal dust, which tells us obviously there's something clanking on the inside. Can you guys see that? Yeah, you see right around here there's some metal, around there's like metal specks. I don't know if you can see that one, but right there's metal specks. So there's definitely something. But we kind of knew that already, right? But no big chunks. There's nothing huge. There's no big metal pieces, which is a good sign for us. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna drop the car back down. I appreciate you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoy the BRZ rebuild series. I can't wait to get it on the road again. And the New Year's resolution is to get it driving this year and hopefully register it so we can start fucking with it again. Very excited, and we'll get prepared for the next engine. So yeah, as always, if you guys like my content, please like, subscribe. But that is it for this video. All right, boys, peace.